counts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. He'll start the drive right around the 37. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Now it's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert. Got his hand complete over the middle. It's Johnston. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Oh, good move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Play fake, here's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he gets stopped up at the 41 after a gain of maybe a yard. The Titans at 0-8 now on the year. And you'd like to say, let's put the first half behind us and start over, but it's likely not going to be that easy.
It never is it? Because a lot of people say, look forward, let's go ahead and start rebuilding, let's think about the draft and free agency. But you have a bunch of people in that locker room that are saying, don't give up on us now. We still have our pride, and we still have a chance to win some games.
Brings up 3rd and
they'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
it's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Titans first down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I told you it was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And here's a give to Spears. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To throw, here's Ward. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Folks' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense worked their way back onto the field. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29-yard.
This one out quickly to Watkins. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers
back to throw here, Herbert. They'll find Najee Harris. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Harris running straight ahead. A solid stiff arm. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Conklin, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
The Spears with another carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
Here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The Charger drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Herbert now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They hand this off to Harris. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers.
Harris is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Setting up the screen, Harris. Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The quick feet by Jackson. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rush, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Titans.
Hand off to Spears. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this one is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Cameron Johnston.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Herbert off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
Herbert.
20-yard line.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Play action. It's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harris. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Harris. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That swung out wide to Harris. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Down and 2.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A gain of 6. That's another Chargers first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Titans' 29-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In motion, the tight end. Here's Herbert. He'll try and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Ward. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. The Charger drive about to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Herbert throwing again. And this one finds McConkey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
For the Chargers field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Throwing is Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
To throw, here's Ward. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing again here, Ward. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The Charger drive about to get going. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Arden Key brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
A A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
And here's another carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Third and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Short throw to Disley. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Chargers first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
This is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Here's third and 7.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Herbert now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
the Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. The quick feet by Jackson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a run by Spears. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right back to Spears. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll go down at the 28.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Titans first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to give a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Play action now. Ward. It's out. It's loose. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Herbert off the play action. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jeffrey Simmons. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, it looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Able to avoid him at the 40. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing now, Ward. Bryant has it. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Titans first down.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 28. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down.
And now we'll run with Spears. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spears. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another Titans first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
That's another Titans first down.
Etienne diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Full connects on the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Right back to him on first down. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Chargers, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this.